Hi Virgo, and welcome to Many Moons Tarot. My name is Kayla and welcome to your mid-July monthly general reading. We'll be pulling messages relating to love, finance, and career, or honestly anything that you might resonate. Here for the middle of July, Spirit has a message for you in here today. Cross watchers are more than welcome to watch this if you have a Virgo in your life. Take what resonates and leave out the rest. We'll be pulling some oracle messages along the way regarding your feelings and any messages related to angel spirit messages and numbers that you might be seeing this month in the middle of July. Let's go ahead and get started with shuffling the deck. Let's get an overall message here for Virgo for the middle of July. So I have the Knight of Cups here. We have Eight of Swords. We have Nine of Pentacles. We have Page of Cups. So right off the bat, I'm kind of seeing an energy with the Nine of Pentacles, somebody who's, really happy on their own, somebody who has things that, they've worked really hard for and have been really successful. With the owl and the bird in this picture, I feel like somebody might have a message here. Maybe somebody really wise has something they want to share with you. Knight of Cups, overall message here, I feel like somebody might, be coming after you, with a very loving energy with this Eight of Swords. Maybe you don't see it, or maybe it's something that, is keeping you up at night, but you're not stuck. This person's looking at themselves. They're wrapped up in their head. They're not seeing things clearly, but I feel like with this Page of Cups, maybe you have somebody new, coming in. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, maybe that's the same person, but I feel like whatever it is, maybe they're thinking, wow, I've never really expected this to happen. Maybe when pigs fly, there is a flying pig in this picture. But we'll see. Let's see what we have here with the Eight of Swords. This wants to come out here, so we're going to take that. Six of Swords. Maybe you're thinking, wow, this was so much easier before. Maybe this isn't really what I want. I like being by myself here, but I don't know. I think Spirit's kind of thinking otherwise here. Like, give this person a chance, because, it's not exactly what you're thinking. It is. Nine of Pentacles. You have the Empress. So yeah, I kind of feel like this person is seeing a real future with you. Maybe you've been alone for some time and you're ready to take that next step. You want a life with this person and they want a life with you, right? But maybe it hasn't always felt that way. Maybe you've always kind of been wrapped in your head like, maybe this isn't the life that I should have for myself. Six of Swords, it's been rough. Maybe, take what resonates and what doesn't, but Empress card is usually, about pregnancy and, new life. Maybe, you've had struggles here, like building a family or something, but this person can provide you with all that you want in this life. Take what you will. This message is not for all Virgos. This is a general reading. It doesn't necessarily have to be love, but if that resonates in some form, let me know in the comments below. If you feel the need, appreciate it. What's this Page of Cups? Queen of Wands. So maybe Queen of Wands could be a fire sign you're dealing with. Maybe somebody, has this new, idea, maybe Like they have this fire, you know, in the palm of their hand, you know, and they're like, don't give up, don't give up on this, you know. Queen of Wands, I see all this like light around here. This person is glowing. I feel like, you know, if it is, you know, pregnancy related, could be that as well. Could be a mother's glow. But I do feel whatever this is, I feel like somebody's really, you know, wanting you, you know. You might not see that, and you might be so close to giving up, but I do feel like this person has some kind of a spark here for you. Let's get your feelings. We have intuition. So maybe it's something you've known all along. Maybe, you know, you just got to follow your gut. I feel like we often, you know, we give in to things that aren't meant for us, but I do feel like, you know, trust your gut. If it is something that you want to go forward with, do that. But I also feel like it's saying, you know, you are successful on your own. You've brought in a significant amount of abundance here with the Nine of Pentacles. Don't let that stop you, you know. There is more to this story than, you know, meets the eye. So I feel like, you know, you might not be seeing it now, but I do see an eye here in the intuition card. So I feel like you'll make that choice, whatever that choice is for you. But I do feel there is a high probability if you're somebody, you know, sees something in you. But I also feel like don't give up just yet, possibly. Hear them out. Maybe they have a letter written out for you. I do see a letter here as well. Let's see what we have here for Moonology messages for you, Virgo. We have focus on the positive. So maybe you are, you know, focusing on the negative here with the Eight of Swords and Six of Swords. You know, maybe you got one foot in, one foot out, but I do feel like this is saying, you know, don't always focus on those negative things, you know. We have so much that we've built for ourselves, but in order to, you know, create and go further in life, you do have to, you know, step outside your comfort zone, and that might not always feel good. Like, don't let it keep you up at night here too as well, because I do feel like there's something really positive here, you know. Lots of ideas flowing. I feel like, you know, maybe this person puts you at like a peace, you know. I just feel like you gotta trust yourself. Trust what feels good to you. But with that, we will pull an angel message for the middle of July. Oh, inner strength 2727. So you possess inner strength. Use it to overcome challenges on your journey. So maybe there is a challenge right now. You know, maybe this is you want to move to calmer waters, but I do feel like you possess that about yourself, you know. Virgos are very, you know, perfectionist type energy, wanting everything to go smoothly, but I feel like, you know, you have to be strong, you know. Be strong. Release what's holding you back. Trust your gut. Focus on the positive here, because I feel like something here is really, really blooming in potentially your love life or anything really. Something is really good here in the middle of July. So with that, Virgo, I will see you next time. Take care.